pense à toi, mon amour, ma bien-aimée.
Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Unfortunately, I didn't film an introduction, but I did film a makeup tutorial, so I thought I'd combine the two. This episode, I will be trying matcha. If you don't know what matcha is, you have definitely been living under a rock. It's currently a very popular drink, drank hot or cold, that is made out of green tea leaves that have been like finely grounded. Sorry, that's as far as my Wikipedia knowledge goes. It does originate from China actually, even though most people now associate it with Japan. And all over the West, she is the hottest drink on the block. The only thing that fuels me more than my dislike of matcha is my FOMO. I hate feeling left out, and everyone and their mum seems to love this drink. So I force-fed myself. That is such an exaggeration. I just wanted to try a few different types of matchas to see that maybe what I'd had before was just wrong, and there was some secret hype that I'd been missing this whole time. In this video, I try at least 4 different types of matchas, spanning from very basic to mid-tier, like Blank Street, to premium-ish level in the only Japanese store I could find close. Maybe I should have added sugar because nothing about this is really remotely enjoyable. It's just a pretty shade of green. I think I have a sugar sachet. I hope I took one. If not, like, I just don't understand why this is worth like £4. Like, it just tastes bitter, and this isn't even like real matcha. This is like Blank Street. I'm gonna go home now, but at least I got a cold drink and a brain freeze to distract me from a long day of work. So thank you, Bank Street. Okay, so I think it's fair to say that this is probably bottom tier matcha. It's just matcha that I got from my office for free, so it's even better because it's free. It's actually not that bad. It tastes mainly just like milk. I don't know if it's a super strong amount of matcha. Maybe I should have mixed it in better, but this will have to do. I love the shade though. One thing I will say about matcha is the shade will never disappoint. This is so pretty. It just tastes like milk. I really have no issues with it. It tastes like sweet milk. It tastes great. The wind doesn't want to see me win. That's okay. But okay, so I'm gonna try somewhere that I think has probably better and more organic matcha. And it's like on a curb, so I don't know if this is like the smartest idea in the world. I'll try. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but I'm going to go try somewhere where I think we'll probably have more authentic matcha. I've been here once before and it's owned, I think it's actually Japanese owned, because a lot of matcha recently, I don't know, it's like everything good when it touches the West will be gentrified and ruined, so that's not a surprise. But I want to go somewhere that I think will be as close to authentic as possible. Maybe not the most authentic place in London. I'll see if I can find somewhere even more authentic than this. But as for now, we're gonna go with it. The drink I had earlier today was fine, the one from work, but it's like, it tasted more like milk. And I feel like matcha isn't supposed to taste like that. I don't know what is like the best like taste of matcha. I don't actually know that really, but like what I picture in my head is like that. To be honest, when I tried matcha for the first time, I was kind of disgusted because I thought it would be like green tea, because I really love tea, like, but it tastes more like the inside of a green tea bag if you just licked it without adding water. That's what my first ever like experience of this drink was. But I refuse to feel like that any longer. So let's go! Hi, can I grab an iced matcha latte, please?
Last night you were looking so bright, I don't wanna mess up. You were ready dressed up. What I want, all your hands at the ends, but you want this to end. Say goodbye.
I'm supposed to pick up some food, but I'm running so insanely late. I don't think they'll let me take it anymore, but I've already paid for it, so... Ooh, I hate London. I take back everything I said.
You take mine, now you think it is fine. Doesn't make me so blind, you just waste a lot of time.
This is so good. It's like an overstimulating experience there because I'm trying to film whilst I eat this, but I'm just on top of this little hill in the middle of a park. There's nowhere to put my phone because there's dog poop everywhere. I may be currently sat on dog poop, but this is really good. It's weird because it smells like there's spices. After a long day of trying matchas, all of tea today, maybe I'll try one more, we'll see. It is starting to hit a little bit, the caffeine, but I do kind of like the caffeine hit. Like when I first had the drink earlier, like it did kind of hit me quite hard, but then it like softens a lot faster than something like Red Bull or like black coffee. And I'm not quite sure if it's the matcha hit or if it's the amount of sweetener that I added. It could be a bit of both, but I do think it's a level of caffeine in the matcha because whenever I drink excessive caffeine, I feel tired before I feel energized, and right now I could fall asleep on this bench. I just don't think I can do that because I have to get home, and I also think my phone will be stolen. I think matcha, like a lot of things in life, was intended to be made, it wasn't intended to be made quickly and like in this rushed pre-packaged manner that we do in the West. I think I saw like someone was trying to make matcha paste. Bro, why does the West ruin everything? Like, not matcha paste is as in like what you do when you mix the matcha powder in water, but they were trying to make like a puree version that you can just add like a few drops of like milk to, and it's supposed to taste just the same. And I think that like ruins it. That's probably why like a lot of the matchas I've had like taste so bad, because I go to these places that do not take their time. I mean, they never claim to be, you know, the most authentic matcha experience, but like when we try rush and overly capitalize and commodify a lot of these things, like you do ruin the experience. Like where I went today, that I had my best ever tasting matcha drink ever, they were whisking it by hand, which is what I think you're supposed to do. In order to make this matcha experience as authentic, I keep saying authentic, bro, I sound like I'm about to gentrify something. But I did want to try, I felt like this matcha experience wouldn't be great if I just kept buying matcha from places. I want to try and make my own matcha. I don't have the whisk and the ceramic bowl. I'm gonna make instant matcha, but right now I'm a little caffeine deficient, so hopefully it should do the job. And also I just want to play around with the taste. See, maybe I don't like anyone else's matcha. Maybe my matcha is the only matcha that tastes good for me. In the tea aisle looking for matcha. Where could she be? They have this one, but I don't want to spend £10 on this. They have this one. Drink me chai, matcha latte. Oh, look at this. Mint matcha. This could be, I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but it's cheap. Do I want minty matcha or supreme matcha? Let's get supreme. She's my favorite mug, Hello Kitty, so who else better to hold my precious matcha in than Miss Kitty herself? I was not expecting this to be in tea bag form, but I'm sure it will taste just as great. I actually thought it'd be a powder. This will probably be the lowest type of matcha I try because this clearly isn't matcha. This is almost like just green tea essentially. Yeah, this tastes like green tea. I think this was a scam. This was overpriced green tea. And the winning matcha is obviously Katsute. It was the only matcha that truly kept me awake. I literally was awake till 3 a.m. after I drank that. And it felt kind of good value for money. That being said, will I be calling myself a matcha girly anytime soon? Probably not.